probably address first that for anyone who watches these reviews, John is not here.
Oh yeah, this is the first time too.
This is the first time John's not with us, and we miss him. And we're usually in his house, but since he has not given us permission to be inside his house while he's away, he went to Georgia.
He doesn't get what the people like the background, man.
People love consistency, and then we're just fucking with their heads right now because we're in a different place with nothing on the walls.
I just moved here, man. I don't got anything.
This is why we can't have nice things. Alright, so favorite part of the episode, Wildfire part?
Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, that was really epic.
And
it was so beautiful, like the green fire.
Yeah, it was so crazy because like the crab guy they were calling him. Like he was like a fisher, crab man, or the smuggler dude. That the hand of the new king, if he were to be king or whatever.
Ron?
Was that his name? No, Ron is the guy who was attacking, right?
No, that's the Hound.
No,
right?
No. I'm talking about the guy on the ship.
Oh, the guy on the ship. Okay, so yeah, all right. So
not the king, but the guy who he was going to make king.
Right. Okay.
He was.
I forget his name.
I forget his name too, but
it's hard with the names.
I thought it was kind of funny because he was like, "There's nobody on board. This is straight." And all of his people were standing there like just ready to go and shit like that. Yeah. And then they all got pretty.
I was surprised.
I wonder if he died. I mean, he must have died. He was dead, fucking close to that.
Yeah, he got blown the fuck right off.
Yeah.
I was surprised at how that effectual to me that scene was, because I knew it was what was going to happen. You know, you just tell right away. It's like I was like, oh yeah, there's no ships because they're going to do the wildfire attack, and that one ship's there and it's not going to have any people on it because that's where the wildfire is, and it's just going to explode. Like, everything that's going to happen every step of the way as you see it, and then still
the build up for
the build up was pretty good because you're just anticipating what this thing, and I did not expect it to be
as big
holy
as,
shit, and it was great. It was just one arrow, boom,
It was crazy too because at the back of the ship had little holes to just let it leak along the water and shit like that.
Yeah.
Which I was like, oh my god, they really thought this shit out and whatnot, and it was. And the guy recognized it too, the smuggler dude.
Yeah, he recognized it.
He was like, "Oh shit, wildfire!" He's done. He's dealt with that shit a few times.
How about the face on Tyrion when he saw the explosion?
Yeah, he was just.
It's just hearing the screams and the fucking agony from the ocean, and he's just he's just looking in terror when you kind of would expect them to be celebrating and stuff like that, yes, it fucking worked,
that was a fucked up way to kill people.
But he was just oh my god, he just
Well, they never really saw what it could do, so maybe he was just blown away by how powerful it really. Yeah. Did you see the old man in the background? He was like,
yeah, I told you that shit would work.
Doubt me again, will you?
The pig shit? Yeah, okay. I mean, in the last episode, he said they have pig shit, and I kind of took that literally. I forgot that they actually called it pig shit in the episode before. Someone commented and corrected us on that, so we were thanks whoever that was.
I thought the Hound scene was really cool. When the guy was on fire and coming towards him, he was like, "Oh fuck this!"
Yeah, I was
because he doesn't like fire, obviously, because he was burned as a child.
Oh, true. I thought you were going to say because he looks like Frankenstein and he's just like,
No, I could be serious too.
Did they ever explain how he got that?
His brother did that to him.
That happened in the series?
No, it didn't happen in the series, but it was explained during the series. His brother held him pushed him into the fire over a toy or something like that.
Right. I think this was his best episode, the one he actually shined the most. And fucking, Like, I was surprised that he actually stopped fighting and, like, was like, fuck this shit. Like, fuck you.
When he saw the guy
fuck the
on
king.
fire, bro, he was like, nah.
Fuck the Knight's Guard. Fuck King's Landing, you know.
Right to their faces, too.
Yeah, right.
Which was fucking cool.
But, like, you know, this guy loves that kill, and, like, for him to
Did you
walk
see how
away from
powerful
that shit.
guy was, though? Like, he chopped the dude in half.
Yeah.
Like, with armor on, he was just like, flop.
Yeah, speaking of chopping, I had fucking so much gore in this episode.
Oh my, it's about
just
time too.
People,
like
the top of some guy's head just cleared off, like, you know.
Yeah. The guy's head got smashed in by
rocks and stuff, and like Tyrion even cut somebody's leg off.
Oh yeah, he did work too.
Yeah,
man.
It was actually on the battlefront. You know, he's just, you know.
Well, he had to step up, man. Because fucking little piece of shit Joffrey was like, I'm out of here, man.
I know, right?
He was trying to like find an excuse. Like, did my mother have urgent business with me? And the guy was pretty much like, no. He was like, well, I better go check it out anyway, you know.
But you know what? If I was a little kid or something like that with no real fucking battle training or whatever, I'd be like, fuck that too. Like, you know, you guys do it for me. You know, I wouldn't want to fucking. But the kid was cocky as hell. Oh, this is blood. This is a heart eater.
I don't know.
Like, kiss my sword.
Yeah.
Fucking like
you'll kiss it after I have the blood of whoever on it or
yeah,
something.
Stannis probably like, but like, and then like Sansa's like being fucking like being shitty with him, like, oh, you're gonna slay him yourself? He's like, if he comes close enough, yeah, I will.
Sansa stepped up in this episode though, man.
Sansa, yeah, she's starting to get like surprisingly like more comfortable fucking talking back to Joffrey or whatever, because she was sarcastic as hell.
Oh, she's gonna
like,
be real fucking comfortable now because the Hound's gone. Forget it, man. I'm sure she didn't go with the Hound. I don't know if you saw next time. She didn't go with that motherfucker. She stayed. Stupid bitch, but you know.
Well,
I was a little scared. I was a little
like,
scared. I'd be a little scared to go with him though. I'd be like, no, you're gonna rip my ass.
Oh yeah, man. But it was weird. Like, what's his motivation? And like, oddly, I kind of trusted him in that scene that he would actually like take care of her. Like, is he like in love with her or something like that?
I don't know, man. It's kind of crazy.
That was a good ticket to Winterfell, and at that moment, it seemed like King's Landing was going to be taken anyway. Fucking like, who knows what would happen to her?
I was kind of upset when it wasn't taken, to be honest.
Right, the ending.
But like, I didn't want to be taken, but I definitely wanted the Queen and Joffrey to just be fucking demolished.
Yeah, but you know, like Sansa said, like the worst ones always live. So.
Yeah, it's fucked up though, isn't it? Fucking Tyrion, right? The dwarf.
He got his face fucking cut.
Like, he looked like he died, and they didn't show him in the next time either, which was, at least I don't think they did. Like, that makes me think, like, maybe he's either, I doubt they killed
he's not
him. Because he's an awesome
kid. He just got his face cut.
He got pretty cut. Dude, he got cut here to, like, that hurts.
Apparently, like, in the books, he gets his nose chopped off.
Oh, well, they don't have the budget to do that every week.
And also, it would...
Probably a lot easier.
Logically, if you cut his nose off, his voice would sound different.
Oh, true.
And you wouldn't really want that for your like, you know.
I mean, like, be like this or something.
Yeah.
It looked like the guy who was acting as king, or whoever Joffrey put in charge, was about to kill him, and then
he was the one who did it, right?
Yeah, he chopped him here, but
he was the one who was like in the place of Joffrey, like,
and then then whoever he had like with him all the time, that little kid or whatever, fucking stabbed the dude through the head and whatnot, and I was just like, what the fuck's going on? Why would they want to kill him? Dude, fucking like just help demolish half of the fucking, you know, what's his face's army and whatnot. Mm-hmm. Kind of crazy, man.
Yeah, I didn't really like the ending because like Tywin just came out of nowhere and sort of ended this great this battle. Like I was like, oh man, this is so epic. It's gonna last from this episode to the next episode, and then bam, it was just cut short. It was like anticlimactic. I was just like, oh, it's just like all this is building up, and then it just like falls off and just ends. You know, I was like, oh shit. But even with that, like, you know, little disappointment at the end, I still think this was the best episode in the series because it was like
it had battle.
It was one that was actually like focused. It it stuck with the same scenario the entire time without like jumping from people to people. And like there was a couple episodes back where I complained because they just went to every single person and wasn't focused enough. All right, so when Stannis stormed the beach or whatever, he was the first one up the ladder when they put the ladder up.
Oh yeah.
And I was like,
he was the first one off the ship.
I was like, how is he like
not being?
How is he sure? Like, why didn't the people up there not even try to push the ladder over?
I never understood that about sieges. Like, I don't know if you ever seen like other type of things.
I think they do that though. Like,
I've seen that happen, but like sometimes they don't do that shit. It's fucking. I don't know. I'd be like, it seems like that'd be the easiest way to repel them too.
I forget which movie's done that. Like, I mean, like there's Troy. Did they push the ladders over in that?
I don't know what movies have pushed, but I know like anything that where you had to take the castle.
Or Lord of the Rings, I think they did.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings. I'm pretty sure they did.
But in a lot of situations when they're going over a wall or something like that, they have this giant structure where there's like a little tree house.
Yeah, like a platform.
A little tree house or whatever that they put people in. They just push it over so they have no choice. Like,
well, I guess that's hard to bring on a ship.
Yeah, but you know
what was cool when they got that big ship on shore and they flipped that shit over and then they carried it to the door and shit.
Right. Yeah.
I thought that was really cool.
And then the battering ram under it so that they'd be protected and stuff.
I thought that was really cool. I was like, I would never have thought of that. I feel I'd have been killed.
They have like original like songs like in this episode that were being sung like
the Lannister song.
You know, like get like really deep into like these situations where like I guess like George R. Martin's also a songwriter and he wrote like, you know, a hymn for Sansa to sing, and then also, you know, the Lannister song in this episode. Just 2 in 1, and like, you know, it was just feeling particularly musical or something. I don't know. It was interesting, and you know, it brought authenticity to this world, like, because you know, like a world like this would definitely have their own songs, and not like, you know, they wouldn't be like singing karaoke of like Journey or something like that.
As awesome as that would be, but I don't know what's gonna happen next. Like, I really don't care for the next episode because, like, I seen what I wanted to see. I'm saying.
I think the reason we're not too excited about like the next episode, even though it's a season finale, right?
Yeah.
The reason is because they didn't really leave it on a cliffhanger. You know, it's like
it'd been cool if like
Tywin took it back or whatever. Like, you know, came and saved the day, and then like next time there's really like there's nothing like we're really anticipating for next time. I don't know, who knows, it might be great or something. I mean, it's the season finale. Most shows step it up on their season finale.
Stannis, yes. He didn't die. He got pulled away by his men. Like, did you see how like he was just like, no, let me stay, let me help them, no, and his men took him away. Like, that's some fucking like the dude even led the charge and shit. Like, that dude's a leader.
Oh yeah.
Like, he's a fucking like Tyrion.
He's like the opposite of Joffrey.
But Tyrion was a leader too this episode.
Yeah,
and he made a great speech.
Yeah, my favorite part of that speech is he's just like, "There's brave men knocking at that door. Let's kill them." Oh, that was so great.
You know what was great?
The whole speech was really great.
You know what was great? Like, when they went through the tunnel and everybody was leaning down, he was just standing tall. Because the tunnel was so small, everybody had to be hunched over. But he was just like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do that, guy."
The eunuch,
he was about to tell a deep story, man.
He was about to say like how he got his fucking dick chopped off.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
I was like, and he's gonna say, he's like, "Oh, someday I'll tell you." I'm like, what? Oh well. I mean, I'm sure it's a disgusting story that I don't want to hear, but the fact that he said. He presented it and said, "I'm not telling you." It makes me want to know more.
You know who you get to see in the next episode is that guy with the Mockingbird.
Right. Yeah. Baelish.
I haven't seen him in a while either. Baelish. It's kind of cool to think that, you know, because he's an interesting character. I like him as a character.
Yeah, it would be funny if he you know how like he was there with Arya in the room. and he may or may not know like that was her, that she was Arya Stark, and that he might be holding that information for like use or something like that. Maybe in the next episode he's gonna say, "Oh hey, Arya was with Tywin's camp," and then all of a sudden they're gonna look and then be like, "Where the fuck did she go? She's not here anymore because she escaped thanks to that one dude, the genie with the 3 wishes."
The death genie.
Wanna go shoot arrows? Yeah.
I wanna go shoot arrows. There's Nerd Rage Films, and you better subscribe. Beauty. My flaring nostrils. That's how you know I'm serious. Chew.